Cooperative Invasive Species Management Areas, or CISMAs, exist all over Michigan, but until recently none have covered Mason, Lake, Wexford, Missaukee, or Osceola counties, a fact that was pointed out by the Department of Natural Resources earlier this year.
It was surprising. There's been a lot of efforts with the Forest Service and the DNR to control invasive species on federal and state land, and we really have seen a trend with a lot of landowners in recent years wanting to have treatments done on their properties, as well as going out and cataloging where invasive species are.
Throughout Michigan, there are pockets of private land within public lands, a few acres here and there surrounded by national forest, for example. The purpose of these cooperatives is to work with those private landowners.
If you're only treating the federal or the state land and you're not treating the private lands, there's a disconnect and there's a problem. So this organization will allow us to treat the state more fully and get on the private lands adjacent to those public lands.
The state has identified 8 invasives that they say are making their way across the state, but there's still time to control them before they become established.
You can throw a lot of money at it. It costs a lot of money, a lot of herbicides, a lot of repeated treatments. You have a seed bank in the soil that needs to be depleted. A lot of the seeds are viable for 10 years, some are viable for 100 years. So you have a real problem once a species becomes established.
In Lake County, Tom Kramer, ABC 29 and 8.